news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts. Breaking news updates and notifications. Exclusive videos and interviews. Personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device. Search for ABN Radio/TV. Click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/television community today and stay connected to what matters most. Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports.
Talks of politics. Today, Wednesday, being the 4th day of June 2025. Of course, as it is clearly stated, that representation being processed by which individuals are choosing to act and make decisions on behalf of others in a democratic system. Of course, you bring in people through the normal electoral process to say this person can as well identify and represent my interest. But another interest here is effective representation, which ensures that diverse voices and perspectives within a society organization are included in decision making. All of this points towards the people at the end of the day. On Standpoint this morning, we'll give attention to representation and governance. In Abia State, precisely, Umuahia North South Ikwa Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. Once again, you're welcome to today's edition of the program. We'll look at other issues that have to do with governance in Nigeria as well. Aiko Bunaya, good morning and welcome to the
to dig deep.
Yeah, we look around.
Yes, and as you can see, we've been able to dog.
Out from
we dug out something. So, so there's something sizzling to talk about this morning.
Definitely.
Yeah, and as always, our wonderful listeners, always a pleasure to have you. And we don't take your listenership for granted. And I know that Rapid will never disappoint you. We'll always be there to give you the best and stand on the tripod of, equity and
definitely
fairness.
Equity and fairness.
Yes. We don't take sides. But
it's how you take sides. It will appear that you are taking several times, and my attention has been drawn to it also. Yes. And they say, Ogabi Kun is not like that.
It's not like that. We don't take sides.
All right, I've been also informed that this program is running on ABN TV as well. And then it's a huge reach this morning. So
yeah, it is.
It's obviously participatory. Remember, Standpoint will ensure that once it is the appropriate time for you to come in, we allow you to come in. This morning, we are being joined to look at a representation and how it's been felt by his people. We're talking about the member representing Ikwano, Umuahia North South Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. Honorable Obi Aguocha joins us live in the studio. Honorable, good morning and welcome.
Good morning to you, Moses, my brother, Ike.
Good morning, sir.
And all the listeners out there. Good morning to you. It will be a wonderful midweek and end of the week. And may God continue to bless us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And we all say amen to that. Honorable Aguocha, welcome once again to the program.
Thank you.
And then we are so happy to have you, especially at the point or at the time where the country and also sub-national governments are celebrating, let's say, taking stock of what has happened within 2 years of their office. And I also understand that of National Assembly members and State House of Assembly members would be definitely this month, if I'm not wrong. But plus and minus is still about 2 years.
Still about 2 years. And God has remained faithful.
How would you give account of it? Do you feel elated or you are regretting anything within these 2 years in office?
Well, first of all, let me, on behalf of the people of Iguano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South, commiserate with Rapid FM, your MD, over the loss of his mother. We pray that God will rest her soul in peace and comfort all our grieving hearts. So having said that, it will almost be 2 years for the legislature, especially those of the National Assembly, who were sworn in, I believe, June 13th. So that will make it absolutely 2 years. But 2 years has been a work in progress. Issues of governance does not just happen instantly. It's not systemic. It is something that is planned out through a budgetary provision, go through the appropriations, and as well the implementations. So when you put something, let's assume in the budget, it doesn't tomorrow. It's not like going to market. You want to drink tea, and then you just go to market and take it off the shelf. It's a process that goes through a detailed process of budgeting, like I said, appropriation, and as well as implementation of the agency. And most of the times, too, you may have 100% aspiration in terms of budget fund, but you end up like in last year, 2024, budget was funded for 42%. We're already in the current 2025 budgetary time. I also believe, I'm hopeful that the budget funding will get at least beyond the 47% towards 60 or 70%. But the point is that a lot of people don't know this, and I don't blame them, because we also do not spend too much time to educate our people through budgetary provisions. That is not just, like I said, you want to drink tea, you want to drink with tea with Bonvita.
You just pick it up.
You just pick it up and it happens. So it takes a bit of time. Iguano Maya is not an exception. There are 360 federal constituencies that are similar to Iguano Maya, representing a population of 250 million. So I am one of a representative of 360 that represent 250 million. So the distribution of the scarce resources also go through that way. The Isialan Wacharonke, those in Akwa Ibom want their own, those in Lagos want their own, and those of us in Iguanoma want our own. It's not just that you go there, it's only about Iguanoma. No, it's not. But so far, so good. We've been able to achieve a whole lot beyond the expectations, even beyond my own expectation. And God has remained faithful. Because pause and think about how I came to this position. Nobody believed I would win, except God and myself. I was quite determined. And many others were also quite determined to ensure that I didn't win this seat. I went through 12 litigations after winning my elections, and God remained faithful. And I won each of those 12 litigations. And now I'm in the seat. All I have asked God is to give me the wisdom and give me the fortitude to be able to do the job. I'm in the seat. I'm not going to be relied upon what anybody else wants or what anybody else is doing, whatever they're doing. I'm not in competition with anybody. I can only be judged by what I am doing or what I have done with those who have been on my seat, similar seat. You can't say, well, somebody's doing something in Lagos, or compare me with my speaker in Kaduna. Their circumstances are different, though that we are members, but their circumstances are different. But for Iguanoma, I don't think they've ever had it any better put forth. I'm the best that Iguanoma have chosen to go to represent them. And I'm doing that with the fear of God, also knowing that there's a place that I come from and that the people have high expectations about me, and to begin to deliver the dividends of democracy. Dividends of democracy is not just in product, in projects and all that. Dividends of democracy is also about representation. As regards to my brother Mazen Namdano, I have never deviated. I have never stood on the sidelines. I've been at the forefront of it, getting almost 180 people of the House of Representatives to write a letter to Mr. President to release unconditionally our brother Mazen Namdi. Think about just getting 10 people as compared to getting 180 people. There's nobody living now, Umaya, that will be on this seat as at now that could have ever achieved that. Now things are working well, and the assurances that I give, by the way we are seeing the trial and the continued negotiations going on, that my brother Mazen Namdi in no shortest distance time will be released. You see me in court every single day with him.
Yes, we do.
I visit him every single time. The reason I do that, because he has been in solitary confinement. Every opportunity that he has to see his people or to see his representatives is a thing of joy, or to see his lawyers. And I'm also delighted in one of the visits in church, not in church, in court. He expressed it. He said, because he appreciates everything that I'm doing for him. He appreciates it. And God knows the sincerity of my heart. And probably God created each and every one of us for a purpose. And I believe my purpose is to get my brother out. It could be the purpose of me going to National Assembly. After all, others have gone there. They didn't even say quick him. They didn't even move a resolution for him. But I've gone there from day one, took the risk, took the courage and everything, and stood up for him. And I'm standing up because it's the right thing. And I'm standing up because he's a prisoner of conscience. And I'm standing up to say that for peace and stability to come to Southeast, first of all, have to go through the release of Mazen Namdi. So all those people who are using him as their basis of agitation for crime and high criminality and benefiting the economics of it can then now, I am one and how. So that, but at the end of the day, is that Nnamdi will be out, and it wouldn't stop my agitation for other people who are within that gap. Like my brother said, my representation is based on equity, justice, and fairness. Anything other than that, count me out. But in terms of the job that in the Ikuano, Omar Not and Omar Start overwhelmingly voted for me, they have to go in the Aranaba. Or when they say, of course now, anybody who wants to continue to challenge me, they will tell you that but I've done a whole lot. If you go in Ikuana, there's no place, most places in Ikuana are lit up. Now I'm happy to inspect urban water. Down below. Down below. If you go there now, it's all lit up. It's all lit up. Courtesy of Obi Aguocha and many more places. I've just given scholarship opportunity this year to 475 people for educational assistance.
That's this year.
This year alone. Wow. Last year I gave 350. My joy is that the gift of education is the greatest gift you can give to any human being.
Yeah.
It's the greatest gift you can give to anybody. That when they grow up, they will not say, "Hi, in my older age, this man, you impacted my life." A lot of people want just to be sharing the money. Where is the money to be shared? Where's the money to be shared? If you don't give somebody 20,000, if you don't give this, they feel like, you're not doing anything. I'm using that money that comes to me, most of it, my own private money, to ensure that I uplift the welfare and the benefits of our people. And like I said, there's no person as at this time, as at this moment, who would have done this job more effectively than I have done. I am celebrated globally, nationally, for effective representation, standing up for democracy. P2B and P2B, I'm sure most of you said, when P2B said, if we had only two people like you, the National Assembly would be different. Alasoti has said this, and many other people all over the world are saying that you're running our local league. I'm not in the local league again. I'm in our championship league. That's where I am.
That's a bigger league.
Yes, now it's a bigger league now. So I'm not going to be better by this person said this, this person said that, this person said that. I don't care, because they will have to say. If they don't say about Obi Aguocha, who else would they say? We don't talk about their mother.
Honorable Aguocha.
Yes.
I will come back to the issue of Mazen, because we've seen your moves. There is no day you don't in court whenever there's proceeding in line with its case. So we'll get down to that aspect. But let's dwell on the job, as you rightly stated this morning. I liked it when you said that there were persons who were there that they never even moved anywhere. And I'm happy that it's coming.
Yeah,
your constituents,
wait.
They want to find out.
They have to judge me
that
by what others have done in the same seat, and what impact have I made that is different from the impact was shown by my predecessors in office. They did fantastically well. They did. Anybody who has been elected to a federal house, like I said, is one person amongst 360 representing 250 million Nigerians. It's not a small job now. So they have all done well. But within 2 years, I believe verily that I have done way far better in putting the stamp of Iguano on the map.
Thank you. Let's talk about those, should we say, resolutions bill. I know the ones that you've already worked on already. The ones
I have 25 bills.
All right.
Already that have gone through first and second reading in the committee stage. Just like I said, it's a process. And then when it comes out from the committee stage, it will come to the committee of the whole. Things like establishment of federal university here in, I want to convert Michael Okpara University to a conventional university. That is already in the committee stage. It will come out maybe upon a resumption of recess. It will come out, but by the grace of God, we will get to changing FMC from a normal FMC to a tertiary institution, a teaching hospital that will now service Michael Okpara University. Re-establishment of another FMC. I want to do that in Iguano because from the boundary of Iguano, from Ariam to Umariga, Umudike, there are no functional hospitals there. And yet, Iguano, who know this fact, who have been in government for a long time, never did anything for the great people of Iguano. I'm willing to represent them well to ensure equal distribution of establishment opportunities, not just in Iguano, but all over Umuahia South and as well as Umuahia North. There are schools that are already currently being renovated, retrofitted, and many more are to start by July. I've done Ndume Ibeko, I've done Ofeme, and I'm going to do Mission Hill and a few other schools. From my own opportunities to be able to attract. There are roads that are ongoing on Omoch in Okaigankwegu, in Omagam Okaigankwegu. The governor is about to start almost a 9.5 kilometer road that I pleaded with him. I knelt down at a place called Ahike to do the Ofeke road or Iguano and Bende. He has done the Amawam road that I pleaded with him. He has done the what's the school in Olokoro? I've forgotten the name of Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
To Ahiku Road. That from the expectations of people, they told me, Onyeshi, please, can you help do this? Now, the next one that I want to do is the one from New Haven Road to Ishikot. That will be done. And Ejama Obakla, that will be done. But all these things are going to be done when the funding is in place, and I believe the funding will be in place for us to achieve all these measures. So for me, if I'm to score myself, my brother, I don't 70% or 80%.
That's A plus.
Yes, now. Not be small picking thing. I don't reach out.
Yeah, don't reach out.
Even by representing Woku, which is making laws and to hear my voice at the national stage. It's not a small picking matter. Already Gaga, all they will do is to sleep. They'll sleep through it. We've had representations, people who are sleeping, never talked about it. I just gave you an example. From 2002 to 2025, is Mazen Nandikala has been in detention. We've had people from Iguano Maya in government. We've had people in the Southeast. How many of them have talked about it? Because of the high sensitivity of I'm still alive. Nobody will kill me.
All right. Right, based on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue, everybody will the Kanu out from there. And then if nobody will come up to say that, we've seen you virtually every time whenever he goes.
I'm there now. I'm representative.
But the issue, Obi Aguocha, is that people are saying you're in this move to score political points.
How can it be political points? Are we not in politics? Those who are prosecuting Nnamdi and maybe hoping to release him, are they not politicians? So what is the difference about my own? But let me make this clear. I went to school. I've known for almost 50-something years. I went to primary school, Alabra Avenue Primary School with Nnamdi Kanu. He was my junior. I went to Government College Umaya with Nnamdi Kanu. He was my junior. That's the relationship. If I show you the picture of my mother, when my mother wedded my father had 5 brother or something. My mom's chief bridesmaid was General Omerwa, the former, I think, Abia State, Imo State.
Yes.
The wife was my mother's chief bridesmaid. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's mother was part of my mother's brother trade.
Wow.
My father was a family physician. So I have a locus that he is my brother at the first instance. And then I am his representative. I am his direct representative in Nigeria. He's from Umuahia North. I'm from Umuahia North. He's from Afara. I'm from Nkwegu. So why wouldn't I speak for him? Why wouldn't I advocate for him? If people think it's politics, let it be. What's my business with what they think? My business is to effectively represent the young man for him to come out of the unlawful detention that he has. And I have done that even right from when I was PG of a Home Welfare Union. When the Senate President passed, Ahmed Lawan invited me to speak in an executive session for the Senate. I went and spoke for Nnamdi. Was the senator there?
Sure.
Who was the senator? Why didn't you speak in an executive session? They have to invite a PG to come and speak to the National Assembly. And I came. And my promise when I was going around to campaign was one issue. I didn't even run on, I will build, it's not my job to build roads and other stuff now, it's the executives. But I also made promise that I will attract good things, but amongst every other thing, my core responsibility is to go and speak on behalf of my brother to ensure that my brother is released. Oh, you know, so politics. Oh, what have they done? The person who's saying is politics. What have they even visited him? Have they even made an attempt to come to court? They're sitting down wherever they are. Obi Aguocha, who's running around, spending my own money, spending my own time and talent. And they're saying it's politics. What, to hell with it. If it is politics, let it be politics now. Yeah, but at the end of the day, yes, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out now, people already know who is doing the work. Who's doing the work. And I'm doing the work effectively. Speaking about him, ensuring that he is never forgotten. And that the things that he believes in is never ignored. What does Nnamdi Kanu believe in? That the Igbos are marginalized. And that the way that we are being treated, that we are being treated unfairly. I believe in that too. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not afraid of it.
Absolutely.
I've talked about him at the chamber of the National Assembly. People say, if you keep talking about it, they will take whatever position. Let them take whatever position I have now. And even if my brother, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, I might not even decide not to run for second term because of this is the primary responsibility. Why God took me there?
You would feel fulfilled.
Yes, now completely fulfilled because I believe that this is why God sent me there. This singular issue, and it will happen.
These moves have been there, Honorable Aguocha, and then you've also made efforts to ensure that you gained, support of your members of the National Assembly in this particular struggle. Also, is there hope in sight?
There is hope.
Let us hear from you. Whenever you get to talk like this, people will want to hear from you.
I said to people, forget the politics of. I like Obi Aguocha, I don't like Obi Aguocha. Forget that. That one is a given. Nobody will like you after they like Jesus.
Yes.
I don't expect that a lot of people will like me.
Absolutely.
But let me tell you, let me break the news. I don't care. I am doing what God has asked me to do. And that is what I will do. Then when I leave the seat, any other person can come and do their own, whichever way. Like I just told you, I believe, verily believe, and over time, that to speak about Nnamdi Kanu and to get him out is the primary reason God has given me this opportunity. If it wasn't, maybe somebody else will be there. If you look at the circumstances of me coming, you can only say it's divine.
Yeah.
And other people talk 2020. I said, what about 2027? Are you God? Why do you talk like God? You're not God now. Okay, do you know whether me, Obi Aguocha, will be alive till 2027? What about Nnamdi Potana Amamu?
You will not die.
I will live to 124 for me. You look at everything surrounding me. I dey go my own. I dey mind my own business. At somebody at the level I am, God is my security. God is everything for me. If God allows anything to happen to me, it is the will of God. But there's hope. We just won a trial within trial.
All right.
Where DSS came with a lot, or the government came with a lot of written statements, video and everything. You know, Nnamdi said it was under duress. So that statement alone was what brought the judge to rule that there will be a trial within trial to ascertain the claim that he made. And the prosecutor presented his matter at that trial. Nnamdi stood, he stood at the dock.
The dock.
He was his own witness. And at the end of the day, the judge ruled that yes, all those statements, those both video and written, were coerced under duress and without legal representation, and threw it out. That's a major victory.
Incredible.
And that is a major victory. We're not out yet of the wood. We're not out. But it's a good victory to say that in the administration of justice, there are judges who are fair enough to look at issues dispassionately and rule. So every little victory we get till we get the victory. But I'm still optimistic that this will not be a legal solution. It will be a political solution.
Okay.
And we are ready, have been ready, and discussing with them to an extent that I believe too, that the government will now say, okay, they will discontinue the prosecution and allow our brother unconditional release to come and join his family here in Omaya, join his family in London and every other thing, and to restart his business. He's been tried for 10 years. He was arrested when he was 46 years old, just granted bail at some point and then rearrested again. So imagine 10 years of your life. You've been on trial. Nobody has been tried in Nigeria more than he has. But we're not begging, no. We're not begging. We're just saying, let justice be done. We're not begging, and we are not shifting ground on the basis of the agitation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on behalf of the Igbo people.
All right.
Yes.
This morning on Standpoint, you'll be discussing with the member representing Ikwano Umaya North South Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. We're going to a short break. When we return, the program will continue. Please stay with us.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows, breaking news updates and notifications, exclusive videos and interviews, personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device, search for ABN Radio/TV, click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/Television community today and stay connected to what matters most.
This is ABN TV, where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide. ABN TV. Let's take you for a ride. Your stories, your world, your channel. ABN TV. This is ABN TV, where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide. ABN TV. Let's take you for a ride. Your stories, your world, your channel. ABN TV. This is ABN TV, where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide. ABN TV. Let's take you for a ride. Your stories, your world, your channel. ABN TV.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, be connected with the latest music and videos from and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music and entertainment programs.
Brother.
Yeah, Honorable, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It's a huge pleasure to be by you this morning. People may not know.
you.
They may not know how you are related to me.
Don't tell them.
No, I will not. Yeah, I've been detailed to bring you back to Abia.
Yes, sir.
And that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I want to look at, what is playing out. Given the fact that
No, I don't have any reaction.
okay,
Anybody is entitled to their aspirations. I'm not bothered.
all right,
Is when he goes through his primaries and obtains the ticket of his party. Then I will know that he's a candidate. Now everybody is an aspirant.
all right.
I'm not bothered by aspirants now. They can do whatever they want to do. They've already started abusing me. Obi Aguocha is not doing this. Obi Aguocha is supposed to. Can they do better than me? As at today, as at where at the level that I am in the national politics and the state politics, can they do better than me? Well, if they say they can do better than me now, let them come. But I'm not going to spend any time, this person said, responding, this person said this person didn't say that. No, now. Like I said, if you don't talk about Obi Aguocha in the federal constituency, who else will you talk about? I'm the big dog. I'm the big elephant now in the federal constituency. So everybody will talk about me. But I'm a representative who has conscience, who has compassion, and who has a good understanding of my people and the issues facing them, and do my best to advocate for them and to ensure that, when things are being shared or distributed in the state and as well as the nation, that my people are not passed by. So anybody who wishes to challenge, they are liberty to do that. Mandi cause all those the last time. Let them come. Even when I was nothing, when I was just a simple man, your government picking, make they come now. Make they come. So for anybody who wants to contest, they can go about and abuse me. No matter more, it will not change my skin color. No matter the abuse they will give to me, you're not gonna make me ugly now. You're not gonna make me dark. So it is in Dorondoro Church. Let them talk whatever they want to talk. But the realities of my representation is there.
All right, still
All right,
coming out from that angle, still about APC. The chairman of APC Abia State chapter a few days ago,
Yeah.
on the grounds that the current administration in Abia State marked 2 years in office last week, said that this administration is devoid of transparency.
I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to respond to APC's madness towards Alex Oti. How many votes did APC get in the last election?
We're on air, Honorable.
I'm saying that. Yeah. Okay, I will respond now. But how many votes did APC get in the last election? Less than 15,000 votes. To somebody who got almost 200,000 votes. What impact did APC make in the last election? To come now and believe that Alex Oti is devoid of transparency and accountability? How? How many Abians will you ask that and they will say it's true? So I don't want to enjoin issues with the chairman of APC. Now he's doing what he has to do to demarcate Alex Oti so that APC will have a chance. But like I also said, in a jovial way, they are really, both APC and other party otherwise minded. Sorry, you're not Igbo.
but I can understand.
Because when we were kids, if you're fighting with somebody,
That PII aspect is what I'm asking.
when we were kids, ask Ike now. Even if you fight with somebody and you throw the person on the ground, if you don't put sand in their mouth, you don't want the fight.
That's the summary of the
that's
defeat.
the summary of the defeat now. So both me and Alex Oti, we defeated powers and principalities who believed that they were deputy Jesus or deputy God. Who are they? They are human beings now. And if they come out again with whatever slander or any other thing, we're ready for them.
But 2 years of Alex Oti's administration.
Fantastic government.
But
you know, forget my own expectational bias.
All right.
You say, because it's Alex Oti, I'll say fantastic. No, now, even the blind can see.
Yeah.
The deaf can hear. The narrative of Abia has changed. It was because of that singular man, Alex Oti. People are angry because we are not sharing money. And we don't need to share money. To hell with them. If they come back again to say they're going to fight us, well, we're not going to fight of words. We have things to demonstrate to them on ground, to show to them on ground. Has it been this way before? Yeah, it hasn't been all smooth selling. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect except for God. But in terms of the administration of Abia State could not have gotten a better governor as at this time than Dr. Alex Oti. And that's why all of us unanimously are saying, Oga, please go back second time. You deserve it. Of course, Oga, they go second time now. Obi Aguocha deserves second time too. Yeah. I'll go now. If they say I will not go, if it's God's wish that I will not go, then let it be. But God has given me every fulfillment as a human being at my age. God has given me all that fulfillment. I don't want more than what God has given to me. And so that the manifestation of God's grace will also be upon others. But as at now, why do you want to say Alex Oti cannot be our governor? Why do you want to say Obi Aguocha cannot be our representative? Can you do better than what we are doing right now? And the answer is clearly no. If all those who ran against me before were in this seat that I am now, probably what they will be doing is just hubris and sharing of money, but no representation. I got to look when Beke. Can they speak the Beke Nelu?
All right.
Or the contact.
Around I know you're a very staunch party member, Labour Party.
Yes.
But what's been happening recently in Abia State around His Excellency, don't you see it to be a problem to His Excellency? The fight within Labour Party national level, putting this up, they were suspended all of those things.
We are working around the resolution of our problems in Labour Party. We are working. His Excellency is seriously working on that. P2B is working on that, and my colleagues in the National Assembly, not just those in Abia, but all over the country that subscribe to Labour Party, we are concerned and we're working about it. And we believe that within a no distant time, that our problems will be resolved. Abia is very unique. Abia has a covenant with Dr. Oti. The majority of Abia does, and they still do. So even if our determination to seek solutions are different. We'll look at other alternatives to be able, for political parties, is just a platform to run. But I would like a time when political parties evolve as a platform for ideology, rather than just for simple running of elections. But either way it goes, however, our issues are determined at the national level, insofar as Labour Party is concerned. Abians should be reassured that our governor is resolute. Our governor is determined, even where necessary, to stand alone. And we will do that. There's no defection for us. So here we die.
All right, before we throw the phone lines open, because it's a platform also where your constituents will get to hear from you and talk to you also. And I'm an advocate. There is this community everywhere in the world, but in our own climb, we don't give them topmost priority. Talking about people with a disability. They say that they have ability despite their physical condition. Your education program, Honorable,
yes, sir.
Does it have room or space for this community of persons?
One of my closest advisors, or my aide, is a person with ability, not disability. Yeah, Onyi, and he represents this constituency very well. Those who are thought to be disabled. In everything that we've done in terms of the educational support, many of them were part of it and will continue to be a part of it. We've not advocated too much, like you said. I should even be advocating more for them, more than I have done. But I assure you, it's the thing that is on my mind.
All right.
And by the grace of God, we'll do more.
Please, that would go a long way.
No.
Honorable.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's bring in our listener at this point. 091 60,000 965 or 091 60 333 965. A very good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in. Your name and location, please.
Good morning, gentlemen in the studio, and good morning, Honorable. My name is Stanley. I'm reaching from Omaha. I want to ask Honorable.
Yes.
Some from board.
I did on that road. On the road, there was a very Omoyota. Now we are going to start from Omoyota all the way down through Afugiri Ngwegu and go to Umawa. It is already decided that it will be done. Jobs that are being done in Abia State have been done by direct labor. So I'm sure they will get to it in no distance time. Like I said, what the expectations of Ndohoho, what the expectations of Ndibere, Ndikwano, and other communities everywhere. Everybody wants something to be done for their own. So I'm sure once they are done in other places that they are working on, that they will come back and complete the second leg of that whole ring road, and hopefully we'll be able to correct all that, the disturbance of the road there a bit. But I've already done palliative there, and that palliative is still there. Vehicles are being broken down and other stuff. We corrected it.
All right. 0916000 You're welcome to Standpoint. Your name and location.
Good morning, Mr. Ben.
Good morning. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Thank you. Honorable, good morning, sir.
Mama, good morning.
Thank you, sir. My name is Mr. from Bende Road.
Okay, Hannah.
I am very fine, sir. Sir, I want to first of all thank you.
Thank you
for what you have been doing on the issue of Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, sir.
That issue of Nnamdi Kanu is so important.
Yes, sir.
As far as Igbos are concerned.
Yes, sir.
It's very, very necessary.
Yes, sir.
And I need more people like Obi Aguocha.
Thank you, sir.
To speak out and speak out so that federal government will respect us and know that we have people. And it's not only you that's supposed to be talking about Obi Aguocha.
Everybody should.
So everybody should follow suit. Even Ojo Carlos has always made a statement that I'm not too comfortable with. He's a man I respect so much, and I supported him, even though that I am with another party. But I supported him because I saw him as somebody who has people at heart. So I want him to also speak out. Even Austin Akobondo, I have not heard anything from him. It's not good. And that one is by the way. Sir, I want to ask you and beg you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I know you as a man of conscience.
Yes, sir.
And I am the man who always address you during campaign
yes,
as a Mekanaya.
Okay.
I don't joke with whoever that always speak out whenever he sees something going out of content.
Yes,
so, sir, I want to beg you, whatever thing you can do for your constituency.
Yes, sir.
It's not that you can't please everybody.
No way
you know how you will please everybody. But I want you to try your best to continue to touch life. History will never forget you.
Thank you,
for
sir.
all those people that are content.
All right, Chijoke, round of your thoughts. Your time is out already.
Yes, sir.
But all I know is that do everything to please your constituency.
Thank
but
you.
you can't please everybody.
Thank you,
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Chijoke. We appreciate 0916000 Welcome to Standpoint.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
There was sir. Good morning.
I make too much.
Thank you.
Emma, really. Oh, I'm going to a timber shed. No, I'm my no timber shed. No, my year.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm going to let your guy. Oh, you share the business that they know that timber and that's it. Then they did that thing I got about the timber. It was to what I did, but to go and with timber now. So, now what they say. Unu get win. Even the China got 20 times. He get win. Nobody.
We're not going back to Egypt.
Our governor.
Our
governor.
We're not going back to Egypt. We're not going back to Egypt. I got for Egypt.
One more can get the mechanic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. We appreciate your submission.
We are not going back to Egypt.
Let's take the next call. 0916000 Welcome. Your name and location, please.
Good morning, Moses.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Obi Aguocha.
There was a good morning.
Who say man no day is the name I'm calling from Omai.
Man no day.
I want to thank you for what you've said and what you've done for the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, sir.
Well, you should know that you are not the only person that are agitating for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. The likes of Abaribe did same, and other well-meaning Nigerians, both in Nigerians and abroad, even pastors, even people like us are agitating, contributing in one way or the other. It shouldn't be. We have want to talk about the issue of representation and representative. Your constituency is lacking in several areas. Sorry to say it. And I must call a spade a spade.
Yes,
you are
sir.
telling us that you've done marvelously well. The likes of Jinta, Amusibe, Amobioga,
I am not in competition.
They are all elected with you.
I am not in competition.
Allow me to.
Yes, I will address you now.
Please. The lives of Ben Carlo, Amobioga, look at how they are affecting their life, the lives of their constituents positively. But unfortunately, you are using Nnamdi Kanu just as a criteria for your second.
Yeah, let it be.
It's very, very unfortunate.
Oga, let it be.
It's very unfortunate.
Number one, Oga, let me tell you.
All right,
It is very, very
who say man no
unfortunate.
dey? Just
Who say man no dey?
listen
Listen to me.
the reaction.
Who
of
say
the-
man no dey? Listen to me. You see, where you get it wrong is you're comparing me with Onya. I'm not in competition with them. I'm not representing their constituencies. My constituency is different from their own. And you're comparing me with Ben Carlo. Ben Carlo is Deputy Speaker number 6. Do you think his budget is the same with mine? In what aspect do you even think that? Then you talk about Nnamdi Kanu. Why wouldn't I speak about Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is my constituent. He's from Umuahia North. And I'm representing Umuahia North. So you want me to shut up in the injustice that have been meted to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? I can't shut up now. Would Ben Carlo come and speak, or Ginger, or any other person who is not from Umuahia North effectively speak for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Abaribe is not from Umuahia. Abaribe came on the line when the person representing Umuahia kept quiet, could not even speak for his constituent. If it pain you, make it pain you.
All right.
But as far as Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, I'm the one representing him, and I will speak and advocate for him to come out. Nadia will die. Then representation. If you don't like what I have done so far, in Ikuano by way of constituency projects. When it comes to election, no, sorry about when it comes to sorry about that. Right. When it comes to election, those who will vote for me will vote for me. If I'm going for second term, those who will vote for me will vote for me. Those who will not vote for me will not vote for me. So why am I bothered? I can please you. If I can't please you, definitely find somebody else who will please you.
All right, Honorable.
But as far as I'm concerned now, as far as I'm concerned, like I said, if you weigh my position with those who have been in that position, I think I have done excessively well.
All right, let's just get one call or two before we run off the program. Welcome to the program. Your name and location, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Christian. I'm calling from Omai.
All right, Christian, welcome.
Honorable, good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
Thank
you.
I know I would those boys in that we battle them as chairman of
Yes.
Because of your leadership is so strong.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
If we plan and I thank God has been helping you and the governor.
Yes, thank you.
And
Can they get somebody who's better than me in the position now?
2027, no vacancy. None of them is even coming close.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, Honorable, before we leave the studio, election is about the people.
Yeah.
The people at the end of the day will decide and determine what happens, who becomes their leader. I hope that is what will play out come the next general election.
2027, let me tell you, 2027 will come and go. Nothing.
Definitely.
After we had 2023, 2023, Obi Aguocha will not win. I won overwhelmingly. They said, okay, we'll take it from court. 12 litigations. And I took it all in court. And God established me. So I'm not bothered about 2027. 2027 will come. Everybody will come. Those who are interested will show up. When they show up, then we will know who is who.
All right.
And then, but for what I'm saying is you don't change horses in midstream.
Absolutely.
Abia State is working under Dr. Alex Oti. And Dr. Alex Oti will complete his 8-year tenure. I will complete my 8-year tenure.
Why not allow it until during the 2027?
I'm making my own statements now. I will complete
He's
my own.
not going to keep
tenure.
quiet now.
Why would I keep quiet? Look at the other person talking, trying to intimidate me because who is he? Let them come now. But what I know is that 2027, those who were there before that will run against, if they decide to come back,
all right.
And there's nothing they will do.
All right.
I'm not intimidated by anybody.
All right.
As they get mad, that's how I get mad.
Member representing Ekwano Umaya North South Federal Constituency, in the House of Representatives, Honorable Obi Aguocha.
Thank
Thank
you, my
you
brother.
for your time today on Standpoint.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate. I go Bunaya, and this is how far we can come.
You know, we say we're going to dig deep.
Dig deep.
And we succeeded in digging deep.
Is sponsored by Anedo Universal Solutions Limited. Welcome to Glad Solar and CC.
Introducing ABN Radio and Television, your new favorite app. Stay informed, entertained, and connected with the latest news, music, and videos from Nigeria and beyond. Download the ABN Radio and Television app now on Google Play and enjoy. Live streaming of news, sports, music, and entertainment programs. On-demand access to your favorite shows and podcasts. News updates and notifications, exclusive videos and interviews. Personalized experience with customizable settings. Get started in 3 easy steps. Open Google Play Store on your device. Search for ABN Radio/TV. Click install and start enjoying your new favorite app. Join the ABN Radio/television community today and stay connected to what matters most.
Do you wish to bring your goods and services to the global view? Are you tired of struggling with low patronage? This is the opportunity you've been looking for. ABN TV and radio is here for your accessibility and connect you to the whole world through our limitless windows of advertising. Online publication, online television services with a global reach, video and audio advert jingle production, digital studio and event management. In BN, we give you value for your money. For your advert placements, contact us on 0701 3559600 or send us an email at abnonlinetv@gmail.com. For more information, log on to www.abntv.ng. You can also download our app on your Google Play Store. Download ABN Radio. ABN Online TV and Radio Station, bringing the world closer to you.
This is ABN TV, where the world news like you've never seen. From headlines to highlights, we are your guide. ABN TV. Let's take you. Your stories, your world, your TV. This is ABN TV. Where the world is on your screen, bringing you news like you've never